Good evening. It's a treat that can mean all the difference in a young child's life. Today marks Dairy Queen's Miracle Treat Day, as all proceeds from Blizzard sales in Canada go to help various children's hospitals across the country. And as Bart Patiasic reports, it's a cause many families in the area are getting behind.
It's non-stop for workers at the Lloydminster Dairy Queen, as blizzards are causing quite the buzz. Many residents made a stop to the fast food restaurant as they raised money for the Stollery Children's Hospital in Edmonton. Heather Catcher and her family know all too well the inside of the Stollery Hospital after her daughter was diagnosed with a rare condition when she was young.
My daughter Shay was born with hydrocephalus. We didn't find out until she was 3 months old. So we've been going to the Stollery for the last 6 years.
Catcher's daughter Shay is better now, but the family still makes regular trips to the hospital for checkups. She credits a team of doctors and nurses that help them along the way.
It takes a lot of money, a lot of staff, a lot of care to run what they do.
And it's been busy at the Lloydminster location, as staff here say they're close to their $45,000 goal, all towards the Edmonton Stollery Children's Hospital.
Oh, it's been nuts ever since we opened. It started phone calls all morning already for some more pre-orders and stuff. Great. And
owner Joanne Schiller says Blizzard orders don't stop there, as large orders and donations are keeping the staff busy.
The hospital ordered 100 mini Blizzards for her staff, I guess. That's what it was. And then another lady came in and she ordered just all out of the blue for all the ladies in the maternity. She wanted to give them something.
As for Catcher, she says her family will continue to come back as they help raise money for an organization that will be forever close to their hearts.
Every year we make it, rain or shine.
Bart Patiasic, Newcap News.
Well, the public is being asked to check their license plates after a number of thefts have been reported to police over the past few days. Now, local RCMP say they've been investigating thefts of at least 4 stolen plates. Many of the plates were stolen off of blue Dodge trucks. Police say these license plates are then used in other crimes. Well, imagine an intense training program that lasts 6 weeks where you will learn confidence, self-discipline, and other useful skills. Well, that's exactly what the Bold Eagle program allows Aboriginal youth to accomplish. Now, today, those Eagles graduated, and this time, it's a milestone to remember. Fraser Snowden was there and has more.
Hearing an Eagle staff from the coasts, First Nations, Southern.
These 93 graduates will celebrate 25 years of First Nations youth and armed forces working together, and they couldn't be happier to be part of it.
It feels very exciting and just feels like accomplished something awesome.
What would you say you've learned throughout the whole program?
Discipline, teamwork, hard work, just pushing yourself to the limit.
Corporal Ariel John graduated the program 6 years ago and has now come back to instruct. She says it's an amazing experience to watch the recruits improve in such a short time.
Watching these guys grow, I mean, that's what when I first saw them, when we were first marching to get their kit, they still had their civilian clothes. So just seeing them march together and trying really hard.
Aboriginal youth are welcome from across the country, and over the years there has been a lot of change to the program.
Initially it was Saskatchewan specific, First Nations specific. It's since grown to include Aboriginals, Métis, Inuit. It's also, we've had a very high participation of First Nations females.
More than 1,000 Bold Eagles have graduated from the program in the 25 years it's been running. In Wainwright, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
Well, facing cancer isn't only emotionally and physically devastating, it can also be costly for many families. Now, this weekend, the annual Laurie Craven Memorial Tournament will bring together the community to help fundraise for local families in need. Now, in this week's Healthy Living, Anna Stanislaw speaks to 2 young girls who will be helping out in a brave way.
I would sometimes spike it.
12-year-old Serena Andrews is talking about her hair and the ways she and her 10-year-old sister Brooklyn style their long locks. But come Sunday, Serena and Brooklyn will be donating their hair during the 2-day ball tournament.
We're really nervous because we're used to having hair, and she wants hers to just be cut short, and then there's me who I'm shaving it.
Hair just grows back.
doesn't really matter. If you're gonna help people, then just help them because your hair just grows back.
Both sisters have a common friend who has cancer, and their mom says it was their choice to help other kids.
Vanity doesn't have anything to do with it. It's all about well-being.
When you're doing Lori Craven, you're helping out people to pay their bills for medical bills and everything. So it's just doing it for people with a good cause that need help. So doing it for them is better than not doing it at all.
The girls may be nervous, but they hope to inspire others their age to look past the vanity and help others in need.
I really wanted to raise money for sick people.
Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
Well, the next few months are going to be busy for area farmers. They will be hitting the road as they prepare for harvest season. Now, that means drivers will have to share the highway. In this week's Ag Report, Graham McCann takes a look at some safety tips for motorists when driving near large machinery at high speeds.
The next few months are going to be busy for Dean Hiltz. The grain and cattle farmer is gearing up to harvest his fields. With that, he will need to use the highway to get to and from his farm several times a day. And with heavy equipment on the highway that can't travel at the posted speed limit, which could be a concern.
What we find most is people not realizing the amount of time it takes to get this heavy equipment up to speed, and they all come whizzing up behind you and think you should just be able to jump out of the way or speed up or slow down in a hurry.
First thing to do is to slow down. A lot of these vehicles are moving at slow rates of speed. You want to make sure that you provide yourself with the most time to respond appropriately.
RCMP says it's fortunate there hasn't been many issues this season with farm vehicles on the highway, but Hilt says he has seen some close calls and it could only be a matter of time until an avoidable collision happens.
Oh yeah, that's a regular occurrence, unfortunately. You're coming up to the stoplights and somebody comes whizzing up by you and then cuts in front and gets in your lane, and you're only 100 feet away from the stoplight and getting ready to stop.
Constable Kersinger says that staying aware and keeping a courteous distance and speed around farm equipment is the best way to stay safe.
Pull as far over as possible. Generally, the drivers of farm equipment do a very good job themselves of getting over to the side.
So for now, Hilt continues his trek to and from his farm, hoping for a smooth harvest and an even smoother ride.
Slow down and take your time. You know, you're going from 120 down to even 80 would make it a lot safer, and they could judge things a lot better and give us more time and room to maneuver too.
Graham McCann, Newcap News.